Hey everybody, I've been asked to make a video about how I'm surviving this power outage and storm. I live up near Yosemite and the power's been out for, since last Friday, which is about 6 days, 5-6 days. Anyway, I'm a big fan of Yeti Gold Zero stuff. I have solar panels on the roof over there and that feeds a Yeti 3000. Before I had the Yeti 3000, I had a Yeti 1000. And those were pretty good, except what would be better than a Yeti 1000 than a Yeti 80,000. No, I'm not kidding. This is what I did. I set up the Yeti 1000 right here, and right now I'm running a 12-volt refrigerator here. I'm running a cord into the house to run the TV and stuff like that, and I'm running a cord over to a freezer that's in the garage. But look what it's plugged into. I have two Gold Zero car chargers. One's plugged in here and one's plugged in the center console into my Tesla Model Y. I've been recharging this, well, just continually charging this Yeti for 5 days. It just doesn't run out because it's constantly being charged. Now you can do that with a Tesla because the battery voltage is up. You can't do it with a regular car because you'd have to run the motor, and obviously you wouldn't want to do that. So with this setup right here, I've got 236 watts going in. It's just continuous Yeti 80,000. So that's what it is. Okay, it is March 8th, 2023. Just had one of the biggest snowstorms I've ever seen here, all over California. And I'm going to do some shots of the property, and the snow's been melting. It's pretty thick in areas here where I've been shoveling. We lost some top of the tree, broke off. There's another one broken in the hanger there, and there's quite a bit of debris on the lawn area. The gazebo got quite a bit, the roof got quite a bit. This came apart from the snow load. I've been scraping snow off the dark side of the gazebo. It's still pretty thick on there. A lot of snow here. Firewood got covered. Airstream's fine, but the carport is bent in a little bit, especially right in here. And got a little bit of wood left. Lots of drippies. Quite a bit of snow up here. Had the generator out. I was used that a little bit every day. The power was out at first for 7 days, and then it went out another 1 day. It's hooked to the propane. I got a cord running. I was charging up the Airstream when the generator was on, so I could use the battery to run stuff, including the French drain plug pump. Have an extension cord running across the yard over to the pump. Here's a close-up of the oak branches that came down. Some of them are 4 inches round. There's where it tore off. The redwood tree, a lot of it broke down, hit the ground, and hit the roof. So I clean that up once the snow's gone. Here in the front garage area, it's more than a foot thick still, and I'd be stuck if I didn't hire the guy to come out and snow blow the driveway. He cleaned it up. It snowed another day or so on top of that, but that was enough for me to get out with the Jeep. Here's a close-up of redwood tree. Quite a bit piled up here. House next door, they had the snowblower guy. A lot piled up here. Snow plow and tractors, they've been pushing it off to the side. There's a shot of the carport. Not too bad, but there's all my solar panels are hidden. Here's a shot of the front of the house. I'd say it's about a foot thick towards the bottom there. Here's a look at the backyard. This was full of snow, so it's melting off. It's still pretty thick in areas. And we had that branch right there come down. These trees were leaning a lot. That tree in the creek, the tip of that branch was on the ground. It was bent. That makes it a bend of probably 6 feet. I'm gonna make my way out. The forest area is melting nicely. And then some smaller branches broke off the island tree. There's one that came down here. There's several in the creek over there. And the cedar or pine, whatever it is, that fell during the windstorm, the tip of that broke off and is down there. So there's a lot of, oh, and this tree here is bent. So far it's not going back up, this one right here. That's how things are looking. The forecast is heavy rain starting tomorrow night, and that should rapidly melt all the snow, I'm guessing, including snow up high. It's going to rain up to 8,000 feet. So right now there's quite a bit of snow between 8,000 and 3,000. So that's going to make this creek go nuts this weekend. So I'll get some shots of that. That's it for now. 10-4. Okay, it is March 10th, 2023. Got the big storm. We've had a lot of snow. Showed you this yesterday. Things are melting. Not as fast as I thought they would, but they are melting, which is making the creek come up along with the rain we've been getting. So most of the snow off the small building. Oh, I can see a solar panel now. That's good. And we've got some puddling here. Rick's boat got collapsed on. Quite a bit of snow along the road here. And let's check the drainage. So water's flowing nicely under the snow into the culvert pipe, which goes right into the creek. And there's the carport. Not much snow left on there. Airstream's pretty wet, but it's doing okay. There's still quite a bit of snow on the north side of the small building. So let's head on down. Heading down the driveway now. Sure glad I had it plowed. Otherwise it would still be, oh, a good 10 inches thick probably. So we got a nice path to get out of here. You can see the tree on the garage a little better today. Less snow. Hopefully there's no damage. A lot of debris on the ground. It's a war zone. This big one here was hanging. Yesterday it was hanging. It fell down, which I'm glad. It's big. I'd hate to be mowing the lawn when that happened. Quite a bit of snow left on the roof. Taking a look at the French drain area, it was pretty full. It's draining pretty well. Snow's melting. It's coming down through here and across and on down. The creek is way up. Some snow left in this area. And my solar panels are clear. There we go. This is way up from yesterday. The level's gone down. It was up to about here, right about there. So it's down to, it's actually down quite a bit. The French drain pump's running. Pretty heavy flow under the fence. It was higher earlier, still pretty high. Things are looking good. So we'll check in again tomorrow. Okay, it is now March 12th, and things are warming up, sort of melting. That's what the house looks like today. We got some rain and hail earlier today. Things are melting off. There's our broken tree. Still got some snow on the driveway. And got quite a bit of snow here. Things are melting. I got all the snow off the patio. And let's head down to the creek. Things are very muddy. But the water has receded considerably. It's funny, there's water coming out of gopher holes. Oh man, look at that. Wow, the water's gone down a lot. Quite the mess. Look at all that debris. Man, there's hardly any. A lot of trees are gone. They're breaking off. All right, that's today's update.